Hi everyone. I want to make a video. How are you doing, first of all? I need to ask how you are doing. The more I personalize this freaking camera, the more I will understand this whole thing. Okay? So, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. And I hope, but I'm not doing great for no reason. And I wanted to bring that up. And that's why I want to do this video because um, Ray Ray is the most fun project I've ever done in my life, and it's going splendidly. Is that a word? It's going great because I'm learning so much about my own mental health and my own mental health abilities. And I, I don't even want to make it as small as mental health because I feel like what's going on with me is a shift in so many ways of the word. It's basically a shift in perspective of this experience of life, and that is so cool and creative and fun. It's cool and creative and fun to acknowledge that you're on that ride while you're on that ride. Regardless, you're on that ride. We're all on that ride. And for me, I'm consciously trying to go about it, and in the most healing way possible. That's why I got my crystals with me, lepidolite and quartz. This one I pulled in because I wanted some um, softer, like a grandmother's love type feel, like someone who's in your corner and someone who is always gonna say the best things about you and is like right there supporting you, but is in no way harsh. So it's like that kind of vibe. And I brought quartz in because the new moon is tomorrow. No, not the new moon. The full moon is tomorrow. I'm still learning about all these things, but the full moon is tomorrow, and I just feel like channeling some angelic energy. And also, I do really feel like whenever I have this one around, whatever other stone I have, like, feels stronger. So, yeah. Anyway, man, I totally lost my train of thought. Let's see if I can pull it back. Anyway, what's the point of this video? So, I just watched this dope YouTube video on Christina Lopez, and she was going through like the 5 or 6 stages of spiritual awakening. And I'm gonna butcher the video, so I'm not gonna make the point of this video just that video. But shout out to Christina Lopez because you're doing some cool work, and your laugh in between points is so funny. It's like I'm laughing because of how much joy you're bringing to your entire audience. It's like an amazing experience watching your videos. But anyway, so yeah, where are you at in your spiritual journey? Where are you? Are you in the, because if you're watching this video this long in, you're probably somewhere, or you're just interested, or you think I'm losing my mind. In which case, you're probably not going through your spiritual journey. You feel me? The real ones will understand. And okay, so big tangent, but basically it was cool to identify where I'm at with my spiritual journey. And I would say I am at the phase where all of the energy that you have received in the beginning of your like shift of thinking is like so up here, and it's so powerful and so fun, and you're almost like giddy with it. And now I feel like I'm in a phase of getting all that energy and grounding it, like actually putting it down here on the ground so it doesn't have to just play in my head all day. And a lot of that, I had to overcome a lot of mental things, and I'm going to continue to overcome mental things, mental blockages. Programs is what they are. Programs. I love that word because that's what they are. They're not bad, they're just programs. And I was programmed into a ton of them. And I still am, and I'm still deprogramming. And I'm, geez, I mean, that was like a fun little second of where I'm at right now. And I know I probably seem like I'm all over the place, but it's because I am. And I am growing a ton, and I'm learning how to bring this way of thinking onto earth in my most creative way. And I promise you that I am following that journey because there's nothing more appealing, not one more appealing to me than healing these wounds. Nothing. It's so fun, and I mean that honestly. And if you're like semi on this journey or whatever, like, head all the way in because it is so fun. Because guess what? At the same time, there's nothing to lose. Like, if that encourages you, because if you already don't believe in something major or something beautiful, you have nothing to lose. You could then believe in this. And to encourage those that believe in this, we have everything to lose if we don't act on this, you know? And I really felt that. So I just believe it. And I think a couple of things I think we need, based on Christina Lopez's video, she really hit it home. She said we have to carve time. We have to carve time out in our world, to heal our heart and to be kind to ourselves and let our heart basically swell and let it flex more. Let it carry more than just the blood to your, limbs and stuff. Like, let it do more. You feel me? And to do that, you have to allow your mind to turn off in a sense. And those who are overthinkers will understand, like, those thoughts that are doubting yourself, the tiny little ones that, like, you are the only one that can hear. And even when you tell your therapist, it takes, him forever to understand what you're talking about. Those ones that sound like they're pulling on the back of your cape, those are the ones that, unfortunately, their time is up. And the only way that you can get to do that is to do it. And I know you know what I mean. And one way to do it is to give yourself some time hands-on, like more grounded in the literal earth. Meaning, so instead, let's say you worry for 8 hours a day, plan a beach day or plan a park day, and plan like a cool 2-hour day out with your friends, or if you don't have any friends, go out with yourself and make like almost like a ceremony around this grounding 2-hour situation. And watch what will happen, because you have to be connected back into the real. There's too many programs out there that are pulling our energy, and we get so confused, and then we end up making decisions that we don't want to make on a repeated basis because we're so programmed, we're chasing the wrong thing, that you got to really, really, really do the work to deprogram. And that's the hard work that all these crazy woo-woo spiritual people talk about. That's the work. Deprogramming is so hard because you're attached to it, and you really just you gotta press pause on that, and you are the one who can do it. And I'm coming with a different type of energy, but don't think I'm coming alone. I'm not kidding you. I'm not playing around with these, okay? I'm being serious about the crystals. And I know my friends who know me, they're laughing right now because they always laugh when I get this vibe, but I'm just serious, and I can't lie. So, I just am encouraging you to just step in whatever the hell that means for you. If you're on this enlightened path, like, step in. And that means, guess what? Don't judge others that aren't stepping in. Haha. That's where we get on our high horse, don't we? We're like, oh, I'm like walking this cool path, and like, I can't find the time to think about that thing or whatever. And I'm like, the Buddhists say, if anyone comes in your path screaming they know the spiritual way, turn around and run, because that person's a lunatic. There's no getting to know this to a point where you're attached, because the whole point is to detach. And it doesn't mean lose your passion. It just means save some space in your heart for you. You know what I mean? Like, go for you. Go for what you want. Go for that thing that you think is out of your reach and only, available to people with this background or this way of thinking or this family money or whatever. Like, if it's in your heart for it's there for a reason. And if you don't believe in that, then you're not watching this video. I know that's for sure. And so you have to lean in, and you could say whatever you want about this video. You can say that it was a direct message from Source, God, Jesus, intuition, Buddha, blah, 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 science, lasers, whatever. It is a message that you needed to hear, regardless of what you think or believe. And to lean into that and to let that be okay for you is going to be really cool for you. And I'm doing it too. This video is like, it's I don't know, the word I'm trying to look for. Like, it gives me just as much as I give it. It's like this beautiful, I don't know, energy trade, I guess, you know. And I guess that's the way you make money in this world too, is you follow this all the way, and you don't put the money at that attachment level. You put this at that attachment level, which is kind of an oxymoron, because this is just helping you know what you are. And when you know what you are, there's no such thing as not liking what you are. You feel me? And our bodies are the vessel, and our bodies are the ones who have all of these really cool messages from our past and our ancestors and stuff. And sometimes we just feel it in our body, and you have to let yourself feel that all the way. And that goes back to what I was saying about opening up your heart and letting it carry more than you think it can carry. Dude, do it. Let it carry more. Like, challenge yourself. Say, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. because you're on this new workout kick, right? Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and challenge yourself. Say, I freaking challenge you, person who wants to stay in bed. Like, I challenge you, and you won't beat me, because this is me. I'm leaning into my life. I know what is going to be better for me in the long run, okay? And what's better for you in the long run is only good thanks to what Amanda Flaker taught me, if it's good for the win-win-win. And that's a really good way to think about your discernment. If you're going, should I vote for person A or person B? Or that's a really bad example right now. If you're making a decision, should I choose decision A or decision B? That's a really crucial time to use your intuition. It really is. And your intuition will tell you which answer is not only right for you, it's right for the other in the situation, and it's also right for our planet. So win-win-win. If it's not a win-win-win, it is a no, bro. That is directly from my dad's mouth. I swear he jumped into my body for a second and just boom, made that up. And if you know my dad, you know he did. So anyway, wow, this has been so healing on my end, and let me know if it's been healing on yours. And yeah, tomorrow is a full moon, and I'm still doing my full research and diagnosis. You should just turn the video off now. I'm doing my own research, and really, for me, understanding what that means for my crystals, because there's so many things like that I'm reading that say, this is the way to think, this is the way to think, or whatever. And I'm trying to take that from like a non-dual perspective and just be like, I'm putting the intention behind my crystal charging tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun, and that's like a first step in this like really cool world that I'm now living on the exterior, not just the interior. So anyway, that is my video, and yeah, talk to you later. Bye.